These days, it is very good. Rainy this side. How was your exam? It was okay. Yes. Okay. Good. So good afternoon to everyone. Hello. Can you hear me, children? Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon. Can you hear me, everyone, clearly? Yes. Good afternoon, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
All are keeping well? All are fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Only Saloni is saying yes, ma'am. Others are not okay, or what? Yes. After giving exam, you are tired, I think, no? Yes. Sachin,
Yes, ma'am.
Bhushan, all are tired, no? No words are coming up.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, ma'am.
गुड आफ्टरनून बेटा. सो सारे बच्चे बहुत थक गए हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है. गुड आफ्टरनून बेटा. आफ्टर द एग्जाम नो, ऐसा लगता है कि आप लोग इतनी टायर्डनेस फील कर रहे हो. इट शुड बी रिलैक्सेशन, नो, है ना? आफ्टर द एग्जाम देयर शुड बी रिलैक्सेशन.
Yes, ma'am.
रिलैक्सिंग होना चाहिए ना. आप लोग को लगता है कि बर्डन अभी तक है. यू हैव द एग्जाम बर्डन स्टिल देयर इज, और जस्ट यू आर रिलैक्सिंग नाउ. अंकित,
Yes, ma'am.
अभी भी है एग्जाम का टेंशन?
No, ma'am.
Yes or no? No, finished, na?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
is good. So today we will start again our English class, है ना? So as I had sent you the PDF, I don't know you have gone through or not, but still now I will give you some introduction, then we'll begin the lesson. Okay, is it fine? Yes or no? You have to respond me, okay? Yes, Saloni?
Yes, ma'am.
All are ready, bete?
Yes,
Or not ready yet? रेडी हुआ है या रेडी नहीं हो अभी तक? आर यू रेडी और नॉट टू स्टडी?
I'm ready.
Ready. Good. So today we'll start from supplementary chapter 6, the fight, na? Yes, the fight.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
this you will see characters, है ना? In this video on करो बेटा. For sometimes I want to see you. उसके बाद we'll share the PDF. So सारे बच्चे वीडियो ऑन करोगे? Okay. Let me see after the examination how do you look. How you look like? अभी टेंशन में हो या यू आर इन विदाउट टेंशन नाउ? थोड़ा सा टेंशन है ना सचिन? मार्क्स कैसे मिलेगी,
Yes,
है ना?
ma'am.
तो नो, थोड़ा बहुत टेंशन इज देयर. सो नाउ यू नो. तो सो रांझी एंड राजू, द बॉय नेम वाज राजू, सॉरी सूरज, नॉट राजू, सूरज.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, bete. So Ranji and Suraj, so both that boys were fighting that we are going to read in this chapter. ठीक है? Let's begin with the introduction now. Ranji had come to Rajpur. He had not yet made any friends. He had come to Rajpur and he had no friends. Okay, he had not made any friends. There were hills and forests on all sides of Rajpur. So when he came to Rajpur, he could see that around that village there were hills and mountains and forests were surrounded by. Clear? So यहाँ पे he roamed in these places alone. He was roaming about because he had no friends. He was going alone and roaming about. वो अकेला घूमता फिरता था. Okay, in the forest, in the pool. जैसे कि when he was one day when he was in the forest, he discovered a pool. Okay, discovered means he could see और ढूंढा या तो खोजा या तो उनको एक pool मिला. Okay, in the forest. The water in the pool was clear. और वो जो पानी जो था ना in that pool, it was very clean and such a way that you can see your shadow or you can see what is inside the water. So that much clean water was. It came there from a cluster of rocks. So that water was flowing from the cluster of rocks. Means वो जो पत्थर दो पत्थर के बीच में से जो बहते हुए पानी आती है ना, yes, stream like ना, have you seen that, शिवानी?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना, देखे हो बेटा, दो पत्थरों के बीच में से पानी बहता हुआ देखे हो, have you seen that stream?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. देखा है.
And that stream water is very very clean and pure, है ना? Yes. So in that through that cluster of water, that water was sorry cluster of stone से जो water बह के आती थी, that flow of water was remaining in that pool, है ना? It was remaining in that pool, and that is why that water was very clean. Okay. So in the monsoon, the water came in large quantities. जब बारिश बहुत भारी बारिश होती थी, सो इन दैट पूल बहुत ढेर सारा वाटर क्या हो जाता था, क्या हो जाता था, क्वांटिटी ऑफ वाटर यूज टू रिमेन, लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर, मतलब वहां पे पूरा लबालब भर जाता था. ओके, ड्यूरिंग द समर द फ्लो ऑफ वाटर वाज लेस. जब हमारे पास बहुत धूप होती है, देन व्हाट हैपेंस दैट क्लस्टर ऑफ वाटर स्टोन से भी जो वाटर जो है ना, फ्लो ऑफ वाटर यूज टू बिकम लेस. लेकिन भी यू विल सी हियर दिस पूल डिड नॉट ड्राई इवन इन ए समर डे. ओके, समर डे में भी दिस पूल वाज नॉट गेटिंग ड्राइड अप.
सूखता नहीं था
हियर
समर में भी.
हाँ, वो सूखता नहीं था. तो ये जो बॉय है रांझी, ही वाज what you will say, tomboy ना? Do you understand why tomboy? Tomboy बहुत साहसी, बहुत ब्रेव होकर अकेला घूमता फिरता था, है ना? Not getting frightened to anyone. Like a tomboy, he was roaming about, है ना? No botheration, no fear, nothing. So एक दिन क्या होता है, you know, he saw that another boy whose name was Suraj. That boy also used to come to that forest and take bath in that same pool of water. So one day they used to they got fight. दोनों के बीच में क्या हुआ, लड़ाई हुआ. He says that this is my pool and another one says that this is my pool. So ये दोनों के बीच में जो लड़ाई होता है, that we are going to study now. So I will share you the PDF. Okay. So volunteer who wants to read, or if you will not read, I will read. If you are willing to read, you are most welcome.
Ma'am, may I read?
Yes, yes, you can read. Just I will share you the PDF, beta. Okay. Saloni? Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just you read then.
Chapter 6, The
Fight.
Fight. Rajni discovered a pool in the forest and plunged into it for a swim. There is serious trouble between him and someone else over who has a right to the pool. A fight ensues. The first round ends in a draw. Rajni had been less than a month in Rajpur when he discovered the pool in the forest. It was the height of summer and his school had not yet opened, and having as yet made no friends in the semi hill station, he wandered about a good deal by himself into the hills town. It was hot, very hot at the time of the year, and about Rajni walked about in his vest and shirt, his brown feet white with the chalky dust that flew up from the ground. The earth was parched, the grass brown, the trees listless, hardly stirring, waiting for a cool wind or a refreshing shower of rain.
Okay, wait. Huh? So here you will see that boy Ranji had come to the Rajpur. That village name is Rajpur, and he had no friends. He was just roaming about without having any friends, or he was not wearing a slipper also. है ना? And it was very, very hot summer day, and all the dust was in that area, or wherever he was going, all the dust used to remain on his feet. मतलब वो जितना वो खाली पाँव में चल रहा था ना, इसीलिए क्या हुआ, उनका जितना भी आसपास इतना धूल मिट्टी था वो उनके पाँव में मतलब क्या है, गंदा हो गया ना, बिल्कुल वहाँ डस्टी हो गया उनका पाँव. So few up from the ground means whatever the dust was there, it was on his feet. जैसे chalk dust होता है ना बेटा, have you seen white chalk dust,
Yes, ma'am.
brown dust, है ना, in that area. The trees listers, hardly stirring, and waiting of a cool wind. So this boy was waiting for a cool wind. मतलब होता है कि he was not getting a cold wind, that is why he was just searching for that, है ना, and refreshing showers of rain, and wind or a refreshing showers of rain. बहुत गर्मी होता है तो क्या लगता है सचिन, रोशन, क्या लगता है, कंबल के अंदर सो जाए ऐसा लगता है कि
No, ma'am.
यस और नो, तो कैसा फील होता है, हाउ डू यू फील?
चिपचिपाहट सी में फील होती है, मैं पूरे पसीने
हाँ, चिपचिपाहट फील होता है. सो व्हाट वी वांट, as soon as possible we want to take a bath, है ना? यस,
मैम.
हाँ, जल्दी से नहा ले और फ्रेश हो जाए, लाइक दैट वी फील ना. यस, सो दिस बॉय
पानी.
हाँ, वो भी ठंडे ठंडे पानी में, और क्या है ना, पीने के लिए भी फ्रिज वाटर चाहिए, इजंट इट, चिल वाटर, एम आई राइट? बहुत
Yes,
गर्मी
ma'am.
होता है तो, पर मैं जो हूँ ठंडी या गर्मी, मुझे गर्म पानी ही चाहिए पीने के लिए भी. So you see here that boy also was searching for a cold wind or a shower of rain. मतलब कहीं बारिश हो जाए तो मजा आ जाएगा, है ना? He was searching for that. Okay, next. He was on such a day.
It was on such a day, a hot, tired day, that Rajni found the pool in the forest. The water had a gentle translucency, and you could see the smooth round pebbles at the bottom of the pool. A small stream emerged from a cluster of rocks to feed the pool. During the monsoon, the stream would be a gushing torrent cascading down from the hill. But during the summer, it was barely a trickle.
Okay, see here. It was soon such a day, a hot, tired day. When it is very very hot, you go somewhere, after you come back, how do you feel? You feel very very tired, है ना, पसीना हो जाता है, and we feel exhausted, थक जाते हैं, tired हो जाते हैं, है ना. That Ranji found the pool in the forest. So one day he found a pool in the forest when he was roaming about. The water had a gentle translucency. Translucency means होता है endless. That water has no end. It is flowing up and flowing up. So he was very happy to see. है ना? He was very happy to see that pool of water. So जैसा लगता है ना, जिसको स्विमिंग करने आता है ना, those who know the swimming, when you see the water full of water, what do you feel? जैसे हम पिकनिक में जाते हैं ना, उस टाइम में गए थे ना हम पिकनिक में, जैसे पानी देखते ही सारे बच्चे कूद गए, है ना. यस और नो? यस बॉयज? हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, है ना शिवानी, कितना जंप किया था तूने? डू यू रिमेम्बर? यस ना. Without changing school uniform, all they get into the water. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, कूद गए, है ना सचिन? सचिन, have you gone there?
No, ma'am.
आप पिकनिक पे नहीं गए थे?
No, ma'am.
अरे, तब तो आप बहुत अच्छे चांस मिस कर दिया बेटा. रोशन, अंकित गया था?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो क्या किया बॉयज? Without eating or without doing anything, just they saw the water in that swimming pool, they jumped there and started swimming, enjoying, pulling up each other, है ना? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
और हम डंडे ले लेके भागते थे आपके पीछे, isn't it? So this boy also, he was very much fond of water. That is why as soon as he saw that pool of water, he felt that he will have a bath in that. Small stream emerged from a cluster of rocks to feed the pool. To feed the pool means यहाँ पे होता है उस पोल को पूरा पानी से भरने के लिए कौन हेल्प करता था? द क्लस्टर ऑफ रॉक्स जो इमर्ज्ड, स्ट्रीम इमर्ज मीन्स स्ट्रीम वहां से बहता है, मतलब फ्लो हो रहा था, बह रही थी. क्लस्टर ऑफ रॉक मीन्स रॉक के बीच में से. सो cascading the monsoon, this stream would be a gushing torrent. Gushing torrent means होता है बेटा, it was non-stop rushing water. Torrent means flowing water continuously without stopping. Okay? Okay? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, down from the hills. But during the summer, it was barely a trickle. Barely a trickle means क्या होता है? Weak of flow. मतलब very weak. मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा वहां से पानी बह के आ रहा था. In that pool. From that castle of rock से very little water used to flow from there. But that pool was never dried up. है ना. पानी धीरे धीरे थोड़ा थोड़ा पानी आके उस पोल में जमा हो जाता था. दैट इज वाई दैट पोल वॉज नॉट ड्राइंग अप ड्यूरिंग समर डेज ऑल्सो. क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
नेक्स्ट
The rocks,
द
however,
रॉक्स.
in the pool, and it did not dry up like the pool in the plain. When Rajni saw the pool, he did not hesitate to get into it. He had often gone swimming alone or with friends when he had lived with his parents in a thirsty town in the middle of Rajputana desert. Here he had known only sticky muddy pools where buffaloes bellowed and women washed clothes. He had never seen a pool like this, so clean and cool and inviting. He leapt into the water. His limbs were supple, free of any fat, and his dark body glistened in patches of sunlit water. The next day he came again to quench his body in the cool water of the forest pool. He was there for almost an hour, sliding in and out of the limp green water or lying stretched out on the smooth yellow rocks in the shade of broad-leaved cell trees. It was while he lay thus that he noticed another boy standing a little distance away, staring at him in a rather hostile manner. The other boy was a little older than Ranji, taller, thick with a broad nose and thick red lips. He had only just noticed Rajni, and when Rajni did not say anything, the other called out, "What are you doing here, mister?" Rajni, who was prepared to be friendly, was taken aback at the hostility of the other's tone. "I am swimming," he replied. "Why don't you join me? I always swim alone," said the other. "This is my pool. I did not invite you here." The stranger strode up to Rajni, who still sat on the rock, and planting his broad feet firmly on the sand, said, as though this would settle the matter once and for all, "Don't you know I am a warrior? I do not take replies from villagers like you." So you like to fight with villagers," said Rajni. "Well, I am not a villager, I am a fighter. I am a warrior, I am a fighter."
Okay, wait. Huh?
They had
Wait, beta. Hmm. So when Ranji saw the pool, he did not hesitate to get into it because he was very much used to getting into the water, है ना? तो वो क्या करता है? वो hesitation नहीं होता है. He was not getting any hesitate. He was not hesitate to get inside the water, and when he got inside the water, he often gone swimming because he knew the swimming, na? Yes or no? Yes, he knew the swimming. That is why he was enjoying the water. He wanted to get into the water and have a swim. So in that time, in short, I will tell you. So in that time, uh, when he was entering, he had known only the streaky muddy pool. In Rajputana, in his village, he had seen only muddy water. He had not seen like this clean one, है ना? वो बिल्कुल मडी वाटर देखा था उनके गांव में. सो इन यहाँ पे जब आया राजपुर में, तो वो उसको बिल्कुल क्लीन वाटर दिखाई दिया. सो ही वॉज गेटिंग टेम्प्टेड टू गो टू स्विम. फॉर स्विमिंग जाने के लिए ही वॉज टेम्पटिंग. It was tempting, that clean water was tempting him to go to swim. So the next day, wait, clean and cool and inviting, he leapt into the water. Wo leapt into the water means he got inside the water. And what happened? His limbs were supple, free of any fat, and his dark body glistened in patches of um, sunlit water. So when he was inside the water, after that when he came out, he could see his body was shining like. But in his village, when he used to swim in that water, full of mud was in on his body. है ना? जब वो स्विमिंग करता था उनका विलेज में, तो वो जो मडी वाटर था वो पूरा बॉडी में आ जाता था. पर यहाँ पे in this Rajput village, it was a clean water so that he could swim, and when after swimming he could see his body was just glittering. Glittering मतलब shining up. Okay. Next day he came again. अभी तो daily he was coming to quench his body into the cold water. It was very, very hot summer. That is why he wanted to quench, means he wanted to take bath or just to have a fresh. Okay. So one day what happened? He saw that another boy standing a little distance away. Means he could see that boy and he was away from him, staring at him. Staring मतलब घूर घूर के उसको देख रहा है. Seeing him, looking him constantly, staring up means, okay, rather hostile manner. Hostile manner means in very ill will, मतलब इन नॉट एनी, क्या बोलेंगे, अच्छा नजर से नहीं देख रहा था, बुरी नजर बोलते हैं ना इन हिंदी.
Yes,
यस,
ma'am.
हाँ, बुरी नजर से देख रहा था क्योंकि ही इज एंजॉइंग द वाटर इन द पूल, है ना. बट दिस बॉय हुज नेम वाज सूरज, ही वाज स्टेयरिंग अप एट हिम बिकॉज मे बी ही डिड नॉट नो टू स्विम ना, इसीलिए ही वाज नॉट गेटिंग इनसाइड द वाटर, ही वाज जस्ट स्टैंडिंग आउटसाइड. एंड यू सी दैट the other boy was a little older than Ranji. He was little older, taller, thicker, thickest, and ये मोटा था थोड़ा सा और लंबा था, है ना. And he was older, थोड़ा सा उनसे बड़ा उम्र का था. He was little bigger than him in age also. So you see here Ranji, and when he with a broad nose and thick red lips. He had only just noticed Ranji, and when Ranji did not say anything, the other called out. जब रांझी कुछ नहीं बोले ना, so that boy called out to him, "What are you doing here, mister?" So he says that, "What are you doing here, mister? You are doing what you are doing inside the water, or what you are doing outside the water? Why you are here?" Ranji, who was prepared to be friendly, was taken aback at the hostility, hostility of the other's tone. So यहाँ पे aback means surprised. Ranji was surprised. Okay, he was surprised. Taken aback means surprised. He was surprised to see him as a strong man. Very much thinking that I will make him friend, है ना. फ्रेंड नहीं थे ना, yes, he was
Yes, ma'am.
roaming alone. हाँ, so he wanted to make him friend, फ्रेंडशिप करने के लिए चाह रहा था. बट दिस बॉय वाज वेरी एरोगेंट टाइप ना, तो उसने बुलाते हैं कि व्हाट यू आर डूइंग हियर. सो आई एम स्विमिंग, आई एम स्विमिंग. रांची बोलते कि आई एम स्विमिंग. ही रिप्लाइड, व्हाई डोंट यू जॉइन? मैं तो स्विम करता हूँ, सो यू कम एंड जॉइन विथ मी. आई ऑलवेज स्विम अलोन, सेड द अदर. दिस इज माय पूल. सो जो बॉय था सूरज, वो बोलता है कि आई एम अ स्विमर, मैं स्विम करता हूँ. आई स्विम अलोन, मैं अकेला स्विम करता हूँ इस पूल में. एंड दिस इज माइन, ये मेरा है. I did not invite you here, he says. मैं आपको invite यहाँ पे नहीं किया है. The stranger strode up to Ranji, who still sat on the rock, and planting his broad feet firmly on the sand, said, as though his would settle the matter once and for all, "Don't you know I am a warrior?" So one is saying that I am a swimmer, and another one is saying that I am a warrior. Who is saying? That boy is saying that I am a warrior. I can fight nicely. I don't know. I don't. Sorry, I do not take replies from villagers like you. सो ये बोलते कि मैं कोई विलेजर्स को नहीं लेता है. आई डोंट टेक एनी वन रिप्लेस. सो यू लाइक टू फाइट विथ विलेजर्स, said Ranji. Ranji says that, so you want to fight with the villagers? Well, I am not a villager, I am a fighter. So you बोलते कि मैं किसी को डरता नहीं है. I don't frightened, that Suraj says, I don't get frightened to anyone. So Ranji says, do you want to fight with the villagers? I am not a villager. I am a fighter. I am a warrior. I am a fighter. Now, both of them are arguing each other. One is saying, I am a fighter, and then another one is saying that I am a warrior. Next.
They had reached an impasse. One had said he was a warrior, the other had proclaimed himself a fighter. There was little else that could be said. You understand that I am a warrior, said the stranger, feeling that perhaps this information had not penetrated Ranji's head. I have heard you say it 3 times, replied Ranji. Then why are you not running away? I am waiting for you to run away. I will have to beat you, said the stranger, assuming a violent attitude, showing Ranji the palm of his hand. I am waiting to see you do it,
Okay,
said
wait.
Ranji.
Okay, continue this line. You will see me. Okay, so here you see here both of them are arguing each other. I am a warrior. So this confusion or this fighting took sometimes place for sometimes. That they are saying that you understand that I am a warrior, said the stranger. Stranger बोलता है कि I am a warrior. You know that well. Feeling that perhaps this information had not penetrated Ranji's head. After hearing that, the guy was telling I am a warrior, then also Ranji was not just not believing. He was taking, क्या बोलते हैं, he just he's listening, not saying anything. I'm not taking his words or sentences in serious way. So I have heard you say it 3 times. Replied Ranji. You said 3 times that I'm a warrior. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. 3 times you said. Then why are you not running away? Ranji is telling. Why you are not running away? You said sorry. When you sorry. Then why are you not running away? Ranji बोलती कि you are a warrior, so not why are you not running? I am waiting for you to run away. I will have to beat you, said the stranger. आप इधर मैं warrior बोला तो आप क्यों नहीं दौड़ रहे हो? I will beat you. Assuming a violent attitude, showing Ranji the palm of his hand. So here means that boy Suraj, he wanted to beat Ranji. That is why he was showing his palm of hand. वो हाथ दिखा रहा है मारने के लिए उसको. He wanted to beat Ranji. Okay, next. Ranji waited.
आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही.
Okay, Ranji waited. Ranji, sorry, कहाँ से? हाँ. Yes.
Ranji
waited.
The other boy made a strange hissing sound. They stared each other in the eye for almost a minute. Then the warrior slapped Ranji across the face with all the force he could muster. Ranji staggered, feeling quite dizzy. There were thick red finger marks on his cheek. There you are, exclaimed his assailant. Will you be off now? For answer, Ranjit swung his arm up and pushed a hard, bony fist into the other's face. And then they were at each other's throat, swaying on the rock, tumbling onto sand, rolling over and over, their legs and arms locked in a desperate, violent struggle. Gasping and cursing, clawing, and slapping, they rolled into the shallows of the pool. Even in the water, the fight continued as plunging and covered with mud. They growled for each other's head and throats. But after 5 minutes of frenzied, unscientific struggle, neither boy had emerged victorious. Their bodies heaving with exhaustion, they stood back from each other, making tremendous effort to speak. Now, do you realize I'm a warrior? Gasped the stranger. Do you know I'm a fighter? Said Ranji with difficulty. They gave a moment's consideration to each other's answer, and in that moment of silence, there was only their heavy breathing and rapid beating of their hearts. Then you will not leave the pool, said the warrior. I will not leave it, said Ranji. Then we shall have to continue the fight, said the other. All right, said Ranji. Then we shall have to continue the fight, said the other. All right, said Ranji, but neither boy moved, neither took the initiative. The warrior had an inspiration. We'll continue the fight tomorrow, he said. If you dare to come here again tomorrow, we will continue this fight and I will not show you mercy as I have done today. I will come tomorrow, said Ranji, and I will be ready for you. They turned from each other then and going to their respective rocks, put on their clothes and left the forest by different routes.
Ma'am, come my food.
Ma'am is done. Ma'am, your sound is not coming.
हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी अभी बच्चे?
Yes,
चिल्ड्रन,
ma'am.
कैन यू हियर मी? ओके, म्यूट हो गया था, अनम्यूट हो गया था ना यहाँ पे. So in this, you see, I am not sharing the PDF now. So both of them